Lando Norris admits HES not as tough as Max Verstappen on track. McLaren's Lando Norris says he accepts HES not as tough on the outside as Red Bull's Max Verstappen, who is currently caught up in an intense title battle with Mercedes' Lewis Hamilton. But Norris doesn't think you have to be tough to become a world champion. Norris has been one of the standout performers this season, picking up podiums, a maiden pole, and coming agonizingly close to a maiden Formula One win in Russia, but in recent races has fallen away from the top three in the standings, currently sitting fifth. Regardless, the turn in McLaren's form has put them in good stead to hit the ground running in 2022, with Norris alongside Daniel Ricciardo once again. When asked if his experience this season has him ready for a potential championship fight next season, Lando responded to journalists including Express Sport, "I don't know, I'm maybe not as tough on the outside as what Max Verstappen is, say, but it depends. I don't think you have to be. There are certain scenarios where it's good to be, but I don't think it'll always change the outcome to things. Just looks aggressive from the outside." With just 2 races to go before the end of the season, McLaren have also dropped behind in their fight with Ferrari for third place in the Constructors' Championship, with the Italian team taking a 39.5 points lead going into the inaugural Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. "I definitely feel much more confident that if I was to fight for a win suddenly in the first race next year, especially after being in the position I was in Russia, I think I'd feel very confident in that position," Norris added. "Of course I'd still be nervous and whatever, but I think I'll be a lot more confident than if I didn't have the year I've had this year and experienced some of the things I've experienced this season. But I feel much more confident of knowing what I've got to do when I'm in that position. So I think from that side I'm ready for it, but I guess you never know how much better you're going to do, as a lot of it depends on the car and things like that. Sometimes you've got to be lucky, sometimes you're unlucky. I worked hard over the winter to make a lot of these improvements. One thing that made me very happy is seeing the improvements actually quite obviously have an effect and take place and show straight away in terms of results.